give your girls as many chances as you give that toxic boy.
I think a babe should not sabotage another babe's relationship intentionally.
I was about to get to that. Men are, it's called what? They're naturally
Polygamous.
Yeah. But they have brains. Yeah, because at times the guys, sorry to say this, but the guys we go out with, they don't even like. Not like that. It was just like testing the waters.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Wilma, and today I'm back again with another conversation. And before I get into it, I brought a friend. I'd love her to introduce herself, tell us her name, what she does, what are her businesses, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Wilma's YouTube channel. My name is Brenda Wagura.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Wilma's friend.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'm really proud of you. This entire thing started as a very short conversation that went to I'd want to do this to now you've
actualizing it.
Like at the beginning of the year, you kept on saying this is what you want to do, and you're doing it. So it's great because many of us sit down and we say this is what we want to do
and never actualize it.
Yeah. Because you have to make the dream work.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So I'm an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I run Barrels and Crepes. So far, it's been up and running since March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, we've had really good feedback.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I'm a certified mediator and a lawyer.
Ooh, wakili.
Yeah.
Barrels and Crates is her business. She sells online, liquor online. So I'll tag her page, her IG page, in the description box. So you go buy your liquor, buy your girlfriend's liquor, buy your boyfriend's husband,
buy your parents,
everyone who drinks in your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a nice lawyer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So on today's topic, we'll be talking about the sister code. So we are friends. You were saying the other day, if we limit the discussion to just our friends, and each of us has like 3-4 girlfriends, itakuwa hard. Yeah.
Especially because personally, I have like 3 friends.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the kind of person who usually invests so much in like the big circle of friendships, because I find it a bit overwhelming to manage everything and having all these friendships.
Yeah.
But
even
it's
keep
the
tabs of
small
everyone.
friendships that have have carried me through one of my hardest moments, and I'm grateful for it. So it's something that we can have a conversation about, because even just having those few friends, there's already a code that exists. It may not be written or said out loud, but it
exists.
Yeah.
It exists. So quality over quantity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So what is your understanding of the sister code?
I just believe it's just what morally drives you to sustain a friendship with someone.
A female friendship.
Yeah, a female friend.
Yeah.
So as compared to the notion that goes around that a sister code is a rule, I think it's more of your conscience. What does it drive you to say or to do or to behave towards someone that you call a friend?
A friend, yeah. Where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's maybe a code of conduct between females. It doesn't have to be limited to my friends only. Could be even someone I don't like. Could be someone in my family. Could be a stranger. So I don't feel like it's limited really to just friends. So as long as she's a sister, I need to. Some of them need to apply to every female.
True.
Yeah.
Actually, most of them, aside from now the tiny
ones, and even the very personal ones. Now those ones go to your friends only, your closest friends. Yeah. So will you go first?
No, you can start.
Okay. So I think the sister code number 1, which I think everyone actually follows is like, if a sister is in need of a sanitary pad, sanitary towel, tampons, you assist them with one. I've never had anyone at mom to pad,
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very nice. It's very nice to know that females love each other, because they know what goes on when you're menstruating and everything.
Yeah.
And it's a universal experience, so you don't want a sister to suffer while you have. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Since we're starting, I thought this was about to be a deep one, but
we're starting. Okay,
let me
go deeper.
Man, even if you're on the street and you see a sister, having like a wig that's not well laid or a dress that's not looking nice, you just adjust it for her.
Or tell them.
Yeah, because I've seen like people that are like the kind of people who every single day they try to get mistakes out of other people instead of making it better. So it would be better to have ladies who make the world better for other ladies.
Yes.
Because today it's them, then tomorrow it's
you.
So it's just I feel like that should be one of the codes. Yeah,
that's a deep one, because I feel like at one point in time, it will be you.
Yeah.
Because I've seen someone in town with one eyebrow, maybe there's no way they left the house like that. So, and even in the clubs, someone leaves the washroom.
Especially in the club.
And then the dress side moja iko up and down,
Yeah.
But it's nice to know, especially in clubs, females love each other so much. They're like, hey, I like your makeup, nice wig. They adjust it for each other. But in the streets, I think we need to improve on that.
Yeah.
Very much.
But Wilma, do you think it's like a natural thing where ladies just feel a sense of competition towards each other or something like that?
I don't think...
It can be someone that you're not even related to, you don't even know them, but somebody
you'd rather see them. I don't know.
Because I've seen such people who are really, really, should I call it bitter?
Yeah.
Or just, they have this kind of character where everything they do must be above the other.
Yeah.
It's like everything they do is compared to other people.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to do this because I want to be better than so-and-so. Or so-and-so has such a this. Even if it's not something you can do, just get into it to prove a point. So it should be less of a competition, just flowing. Yeah.
I don't know. I know there are people who are like that, but I feel like it takes so much energy to even, start comparing myself to Brie. You started a business, I want to start another one. You started this, I want to start this. I mean, there's no point.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's natural. Maybe it feels nice when you're doing better, right? But I don't think you should just celebrate because someone is below you. I feel like you should try and help them.
Yeah.
Make the world a better place.
Yeah.
I think you're making the world a better place for yourself as well.
True that. Actually, before we actually get out of that thing of clubs, this is just a short story. There's a time we were leaving the club with my friends, and there was this babe who was out there. I think they had an issue with a guy.
Yeah.
Who I can't really tell whether it was her boyfriend or just a friend they had come with, and
a guy though.
Right? So I find her out there, me and my friends, and she was very emotional. You could tell she's very high, she's very lit. There's no way she can get home on her own.
Yeah.
So we asked her. She was very emotional at the point, so even expressing herself, like all she kept on going about was just Omekosana with this guy and everything.
She was trying.
So I'm like, no. What's more important right now is for you to get home, leave alone the fact that you're not in good terms with that person.
Yeah.
So and we found a ride for her and she got home.
Wow.
We actually paid for it because you know how some babes just go to the club, no money, no nothing, just vibes and inshallah. Yeah.
With God's grace.
Yeah, so I think that's something else. Like if you see a babe who's in trouble, you don't even have to know them.
Just help them.
If it was in a position that maybe you're not even high lit, but you've gotten robbed.
Yeah.
And you need assistance to get there. So I think babes should really be
there for another babe.
Yeah.
I think that brings me even to my next point. If a babe is being followed by a creep, or being hit on by someone who they don't like,
Yeah.
who's being, what do I say? He's making her uncomfortable, and she tells you, just save the babe, even though you don't know her. Just say, you know, this is my friend. I was even looking for her.
Yeah.
Let's go to the washrooms. You know.
Yeah.
Because this happens all the time. Someone is hitting on you, and hataki kusikia no, and they won't leave you alone. Yeah. So if a babe comes to you and says, this guy is following me, this guy is being weird, just help the babe.
There are times you can even see it. I saw a video on TikTok the other day. There's a girl who was at KFC, and then there were two other girls who were there before her. Like, they had sat down and ordered and everything. Then this girl came up and ordered a milkshake, then sat down. Not the milkshake, the things for KFC. Crushers. Yeah, crushers. So she ordered crushers, then went and sat down. So when she sat down, you could tell she was on the phone. Yeah. Then some guy just came up to her, and you could tell they were not together from the video. Yeah. Some guy just walked up to her and was like, yo, you look nice. I want your number. Then these babes could see this girl is not into that conversation and does not like the way this thing is going. So she was like, no. Then as she was leaving, the guy kept on following her. So these babes walked out with her. Then they're like, oh, babe, tulikuwa tunakutafuta. Then they came back with her because they realized if she goes out, even if she had a car, that guy would definitely have done something. Yeah. There's so many creeps out here now.
There's so many creeps. Oh my god. And I think it's not to maybe speak bad of men, but women are really afraid of men. Because if you're walking in town, even just alone on a street, and a man is walking behind you, you feel very scared.
Very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
At times it even boils down to neighbors.
Yeah.
Because there was this time, I was living in this apartment in LA. I've stayed there for the longest time. And there's a guy who came from the 6th floor to 3rd floor. I was staying on
3rd floor, yeah.
At a house in the corner. He left all the way
from
down
6th floor.
6th floor after a charger.
What?
A charger. And it was not the first encounter I had with him. Sometimes we met qua rooftop. So in that apartment, like the hanging lights were at the rooftop.
At the rooftop, yeah.
So we met at the rooftop and he was like, hi, you look nice. I was like, it's in the morning. Give me a break.
I'm not even awake.
You don't even want a conversation. You know you have a fucking long day. You just need to
get some air.
Yeah, and then I just ignored it and I went back to the house. So I couldn't tell at what point exactly he followed me to know where I'm staying or what floor I actually stay at for him
how
now
did
to
he even
realize
know?
That this babe actually stays on the 3rd floor.
And in the house at the corner.
Yeah, so this evening, it was around 8 p.m. I'll never forget. Then my friend Rivia,
she
had left. And I remember telling her about how this guy came knocking at the door. And he was asking for a charger. And I was like, from 6th floor, all those houses
don't have chargers.
Floor, then you came down to 3rd floor, ukacha all those lights that were on because it's 8 p.m.
Smartphone or my iPhone.
Funny thing, I didn't even have an Android charger. Yeah. Right?
And that's the one he was looking for.
So, yeah, I remember walking down to the Wochi and I was like, this is something that also guys should observe. Yeah. If you see, like, a babe is not comfortable giving a guy her number, why do you give her number? Yeah. Why do you give him her number? Sorry. Because I think even guys have a responsibility to protect the babes. Because at the end of the day, if let's say for example I'm Brian, you're Wilma, right? Yeah. Then a friend of mine, let's say
a guy,
Derek
wants my number.
Derek wants your number. Yeah. Then I see Derek has approached you, and for some reason I was not even there in the conversation. You don't give Derek your number, but Derek is my friend. Yeah. So when Derek comes to me, there's no fucking way in my good conscience I'm going to give out your number. Because at the end of the day, I don't know for what reason you denied him. Your number. Yeah. Even if he didn't have access to you, there's a way also bros are supposed to tell the other bro. No, you need to.
Just get it from her.
You need to approach the babe and get the number.
The guys don't do that.
It's very creepy. Because you end up hating that person in the first place. Because you're like...
It's not even his fault.
From my experience, I've ended up hating guys who have given out my number. Because I'm like, it's so disrespectful. Yeah. right? Like, yeah.
There's a reason why you're not giving the person the number. Maybe you're not even in the right headspace. Maybe they're being creepy. So I think sometimes guys don't see how weird or toxic their friends can be.
Yeah.
Because they don't show it.
True.
So when he comes to you, he's the utmost opposite of what his friend thinks. So just tell him, if you like Wilma, just go get the number from her.
Yeah.
These guys, observe that, man. Natuwekanga kwa shida in weird situations. And to my next point.
If you see that a baby is being talked about, not necessarily going to tell her to start a conversation, but you can just tell her, you know what, so and so, they're not your real friends. Or I've seen how this person's behave around you, and it would be better for you to distance yourself. It doesn't take you much. Just that.
I mean, you have to protect your friendships first. I feel like, I don't know.
Sometimes even your friends are not your friends. It can be someone from the outside who's coming to tell you, but they Wilma, and let me use someone's name. Wilma and let's say Edith, because I don't know anyone but the name Edith.
Okay.
So Wilma and Edith are my friends. Like you two are my friends, right? But now someone like, let's say Salma. Salma is an outsider. Right? But Salma realizes whenever we're around, like, you guys are so friendly, then immediately I'm out. You guys are really quick now to talk bad things.
About you.
To just trash talk everything. And to some extent, that can be really toxic because these are the same people that you expect to be your safe space. Then you're coming to them with some really heavy loads that you're going through in life. And some people may look at this as a really, really small issue, but it's a really big issue because I believe your friends are your safe space because you come to them telling them, hey, I'm expecting this promotion. I went for this interview.
I'm going through this.
There's this business I want to start. And they're the same people who are praying against you. You see, even speech is very strong. Like someone who says something, and that's why I told the power of the tongue, right? So having people around you who constantly talk down your dreams or who constantly talk down your relationship or your family or things like that should not even be close to you.
Even your dreams.
Because you see, that energy is the energy you're supposedly to feed off, but it's the same energy that you don't realize you're seated in. I saw this meme the other day. At times you're seated in shit for so long you can't even
I posted that.
smell.
You sit in shit too long, it stops smelling.
Exactly. Because you're seated in that negative energy, you can't tell. And every time you're trying to do something, it's not working.
It's not working because it's the same environment, same energy,
and
same
friends.
Your
parents, and you're like, okay, mom, ever pray for me, this is what I want to do. Because every time I want to do it, it's not working.
And then you will tell them your dreams and even maybe the business you want to start, and they will kill your dream if you're an infant. That's why even they teach us, when you have a business, don't tell too many people, but if you're an infant, grow a bit, then tell them. But because when it's an infant, it's very easy to kill an infant, They grow a bit, then you can tell them.
They're gonna choke it to death.
They're gonna choke it to death. Waterboard it to death. Whatever they can do.
True. I don't know whether this is a toxic trait. This is something I usually do. I never share things until they're done.
That's wise.
Like that even boils down to my closest people. And I remember the other day I was just thinking to myself, is it something that's toxic? But at the end of the day, I'm trying to protect my vision. Because even before my dad died, he kept on saying, you're such a visionary person, right? Like every time I'm sitting down, like even before you got here, I was just planning things, right? Every time I'm always thinking there's a gap here, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to work on
you
this.
To fill that space.
And you find the more you're talking about things, the more somebody else is saying, within a short period of time, there'll be a league or something. Instead of encouraging you, find the same people go behind your back. Maybe even go to the person you're supposed to approach for help. And decide they're going to kill that dream even before it's born. So I feel like I'm very, 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 very
closed off with your dreams.
Not even that. I'm very careful about the conversations I have. Not even about who I share with, because I have very few friends, as I said. But about when I say something.
Yeah.
I'll eventually say it,
but
after it's done.
The timing.
Yeah, after it's done. I remember even for barrels and crates, most of my friends were saying, oh, my other friends have followed this page. Can you, what page is this? Then they're looking at their number. They're like, Bree. Yeah, and then I eventually put it up on my page. So I'm usually very, very, very closed off, because at times it's the thing that I've learned even around friends to my mom, that it's the conversations that I usually talked of.
Yeah.
Even with, like, they may not curse you directly, but that thing of like talking down on your dream, it may
have an impact on your dreams,
because it's giving off bad energy.
Yeah, I don't think it's toxic. I think it's wise to do that, because when you're even trying to start your dream, or you're even coming up with an idea, there's something you're passionate about, at that moment I feel like you're very vulnerable, because you don't know, is it going to work, is it not? You probably don't even have all the resources, because it's just a thought,
it's
right?
just an idea,
or maybe you just got the space, and then you start telling people, they'll talk you down, and you're vulnerable, you'll crash.
Exactly.
You'll crash, and they are crushing your dream, and they're still going on with their dreams. So I feel like it's wise that you just protect your dreams. It's your responsibility to protect your dreams. Yeah, like there's a philosopher who says that you shouldn't trust anyone 100%.
Yeah.
Right? You shouldn't trust anyone 100%. So there's nobody you should tell like everything. At the end of the day, everyone is human. They will judge you. Atakamana ubaya, they may talk down, on your dreams. So no, I think it's wise.
Yeah,
it's wise.
True that. So something else for sister code. Give your girls as many chances as you give your boyfriend.
Chances.
That's all I can say.
Chances.
Because
like chances, like second chances.
Have you seen? Not even like that. Have you seen how when a babe makes a mistake, at times it's not even like a huge mistake. It's because we're human beings. We tend to at times act out of character, or at times
be over selfish.
Yeah, and you have very high expectations of your friends, than anybody else.
Yeah.
So, and the people that you have more expectations of are the people that disappoint you, because you place them up there.
Yeah.
And it's because of that maybe
they
that high
disappoint you more.
Yeah, you end up getting disappointed. So I believe give each other space.
Yeah.
Like part of the girl code is, a guy atakosea, and then the other time the babe is coming to you crying to you. And then the next time, after the conversation is not over, they're like, oh, Brian is calling me. I had to use Brian because... Anyway, so I feel like give your girls as many chances as you give that toxic boy.
That toxic boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. But just a but in that statement is sometimes you'd want to give your girlfriends chances, but you find that most babes, maybe most of the ones I've met with, are not very good with confrontations, so maybe you did something maybe she got out of character, but she will not admit that she did that. She'll not even try to be sorry.
Yeah,
true. So sometimes I feel like as much as you give them chances, just see whether they're really good friends.
Are they worthy of their chance?
Yeah. Are they worthy of the chance? Exactly. So I feel like sometimes the good friends need all the chances they can get.
Yeah.
But the toxic, because they're toxic friends, they have toxicity hapo chini.
Yeah.
Just call them out on their bullshit, and sometimes don't hold on to something just because you want it to work. Because I mean, for
let
me,
the bad fly.
Some of my friends, I love some of my friends because of things like that. Because
they're not even friends.
The kind of okay, we call them friends because you have like surface level friendship. Because it's like, hey, hi Bree, yeah, cool. When you're met with maybe something, a difficult conversation or a difficult situation, that's when oh my God, Bree doesn't even like me, So I don't know what do people do about that. I think it's nice you just work on being better for others.
Yeah.
As much as you're trying to be selfless with yourself and pour into your cup, remember there's always people surrounding you.
Yeah.
So be good for their energy and for their time. Like be worth their time and their energy. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, sure.
I think I want to go into a deeper one. Kidogo. I think a babe should not sabotage another babe's relationship intentionally.
I was about to get to that. And, oh
ever.
My God, you just read my mind.
Ever. And by that I mean
all kinds of relationships.
All kinds of relationships, but mostly even the intimate ones. Sana.
Your boss, your boyfriend, off limits. Off limits.
Yeah. If a guy approaches you and he says he has a wife or he has a girlfriend, no matter the soul connection you're feeling in your gut and your heart, just leave. You know, those guys come to tell you, my wife is just my friend. I'm only there because of the kids.
Please, that's a lie.
Abstain. I don't know. It doesn't matter whether you know the wife, the girlfriend. Don't engage. Yeah.
True. Because I usually feel that people usually have this conversation that men are. It's called what? They're naturally
polygamous.
Yeah. But they have brains as well.
Yeah.
So the same way they can figure out shit for themselves, also you need to do that. You need to draw the boundaries. And that's what I was saying. It applies to every relationship, not just intimate relationships, but also work relationships, right? Because I feel like at the end of the day, there's this thing I've realized where babes, and I've not experienced it firsthand, but some of my mutual friends have talked to me about it, where you find there are people who are at the same workspace.
Yeah.
Basically, there's always that one babe who's always seeking attention, right? And you find most of the, like in that scenario, definitely the boss is a guy.
Yeah.
Right? But for them to get to a higher level, they feel like they have to trash talk the other person.
Yeah, and sabotage them.
Yeah, and say how bad
they're performing.
Yeah. Or how unprofessional they are.
Or how they party hard.
Yeah, or how they're seeing somebody else from their office.
Yeah.
Don't trash talk somebody else. As in just get their curiosity, clean hands, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's so... It's so barbaric. I don't know, what would you gain by...
sabotaging somebody else's position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Even the intimate relationships one, you sabotage someone else's relationship or marriage, and then it's gonna come back, Yeah, one day you'll meet that perfect person, you're like, hey, I'm done with my whole facing days, I'm done. And now I'm settling down. And then there's a babe who's gonna...
The babe who's gonna hit on your guy.
Or the other way around. Yeah, the other way around.
Yeah.
So just keep off. Sometimes, we face these things a lot, because you find the perfect... But even sometimes the guys don't even tell you they have girlfriends. We've experienced that. But the moment you find out, just Mwambie, if you want me, just leave her. It doesn't have to be a chini amaji. I've ever been told that my girlfriend's a psycho. So if I tell her, it's gonna be trouble, bruh.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't know better, but
now that you know better,
now that I know better, I do better.
Yeah. Plus, don't beat yourself up when you find yourself in such a situation.
Yeah.
As it happens, give yourself an allowance to do better.
Yeah. Also,
you can only do better when you know better.
I feel like sometimes you think, I'll never find like this one, but there are so many people. There's so many people to love you. You've never even met all the people that you'll ever love and that will ever love you. So life is long with amazing people. So don't limit yourself to that person who's tied to someone else.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think for me, something else that generally we should look at, although it's edging towards what you just talked about sabotaging other people.
Yeah.
Imagine shout out other people when they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
You might not even know the babe, but you're in the same organization, you're in the same fab, in the same business.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I was in uni, I used to be in these marketing gigs most of the time. Like, I worked for so many companies, marketing wise, and we used to do a lot of events. And let me tell you, very few people went up to appreciate somebody else's work to the person at a higher position, because they knew that person is eventually gonna get above you. Because in marketing, it's every day someone gets higher, another person gets lower. Right? Because there are many chances, but it's a highly competitive industry.
Yeah.
Because of the
performance.
Yeah, performance and just the nature of the job.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like if more women rose up, because you find most of the managers of this marketing gigs, right, are women.
Yeah.
And you find if they'd be quick to identify the good things that lady is doing in that, like, to make the job work, it would be a better place for everyone. Because you find a lot of people get like stress because it's not a good environment. It's very toxic. So there's no need of not appreciating someone when they're doing a good job or making it very difficult for them to survive. Those people who start drama at the office, for other babes, and you'll never find it happening at your babe has such a drama because some guy did what did what. So no, it's rarely another guy. It's always to another babe. So when you can, just appreciate the work that's done by another babe, because you find, I have friends who have like recommended each other for better positions, and they're doing very well right now. And you find even if that guy who recommended, if guy X recommended guy Y and guy Y was promoted to a level above guy X, you'll never find them fighting. Now they're not talking to each other
because they're envious.
Because I recommended you to my boss and now you're doing better than me. It's never like that. It's like, lift me up today. Tomorrow I'll help. Like I'll catch you.
I'll hold your hand.
So it's like that. Just,
I don't know why it's babes do that to each other. Like, it happens in workspaces, everywhere. Especially workspaces. Even the people above you, they're trying to make it very hard for you to even get, to a better position. Like the way you said. I don't know what happens with females sometimes. I don't know what solution is there unless you just intentionally try to be a better friend. And better to other females.
Better to other people. But also the solution to everyone, like what I just said, when you go to work, just make it your business to stay in your business. Because immediately you get friendly with other people at the office. That's where, like, everything just goes downhill. Because now people know information about you that they
personal
can use to sabotage you. Not everyone has the same integrity as you.
Those guys who give advice about workspaces, they say, never let your work colleagues access your personal accounts for social media, IG. Let them not see your stories on WhatsApp. Acha kuonange tu job. But there are people who have very nice work colleagues. But like in a lot of workspaces, no. Me, I've experienced it. Kiasi, but I was like, we are cool at work. There's no problem. There's no problem. I show them my stories, and it's just WhatsApp, and it's just banter.
Some people are really judgmental.
I went to work the next week. They were talking about how we can help kids, kids that were starving some time back around here, and then they were like, you can use that money of yours that you used to go to Nairobi and give the kids, because I was posting. I'm like,
how does my personal money come into this conversation? I feel like
that was an attack, a very personal attack.
People need to draw the line.
It was so annoying. So kutoka hapo, I've never allowed them to access my stories again. I learned my lesson. I'm glad they didn't try to sabotage me further. But I feel like just work on being a better person to other people. I feel like that energy comes back. You're good to this person even though you don't know them, then someone else is gonna be good to you even though they don't know you.
True that.
Right. I think another point is a babe should ask another babe if they should date their ex, especially if you're friends.
Okay.
Because this is females.
At times I see. For example, what? Like if it's a mutual friend, for example,
Brayo.
No, I'm talking of a babe.
Oh.
Okay, no. Let me use object names to avoid using so many words of babes out here.
Cup.
Yeah. So let's say Cup. Cup is your friend.
Yeah.
But I don't know Cup personally.
Cup is a female.
Yes, Cup is a female. I don't know Cup personally. Like I just know you.
Yeah.
But along the conversations, there's somewhere that you mentioned Cap is dating Egg. Egg is now the guy.
Yeah.
So I have no interest whatsoever in whatever their relationship was. I don't even know them really.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't owe Cap an explanation,
you
or
don't.
even a conversation.
Yeah, you don't.
If I start saying egg.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
But now I mean in a case like you and me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're friends.
That would be awkward. I know. Girl code imekata. Me feel like if it's your friend's guy, your friend's ex, your friend's someone who your friend wants to date. So bad.
Someone they like very much.
Someone that you think are their best friends, but you can see, that. For example, me, I don't usually tell people when I really like a guy until I've made it official. Then that's when I'm like, yo.
Yeah, this guy.
I'm usually very shy to speak about such things. But if you see it's someone, like, for example, if when the name Egg comes along and we're speaking and you see me smiling, so definitely I like the guy.
Yeah.
So if you see Egg is approaching you, so just come to me and tell me where they breed. Egg wants me to go for a date with them. Then I'll be like, oh, okay. So that I stop my, wanting him.
No, you've lost it here. If he's hitting on you and then he tries to hit on me, I'll tell you that. But
like you've already seen, I like Egg.
Yeah.
Like when we're having a conversation and his name comes up, there's a way I'm blushing.
Yeah.
Or
like I should read it.
You should
from you.
Yeah,
because you're my friend.
Okay, women, we read through everything. You can really tell that whenever we're talking about brand, that Mimi just comes.
You're very interested. What did he do?
Like I was just on the phone. Then you mentioned brand, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I feel like when he eventually hits on you, you can just come and tell me, oh, Bede Brie, you remember the brand I was talking about the other day? He wants to hit on me. I'm gonna tell you directly that, I used to want him.
Yeah.
But you'll have told me and kept me out of, the embarrassment of me trying to get to him because I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
I feel like for me, if someone is hitting on you, or you're interested in someone, interested in Egg, and then he hits on me, I will not let him hit on me.
But at times you even like him.
Okay, well...
Yeah, I mean...
That's a complicated one.
Yeah, it's a complicated one, but just think about it. For example, in real sense, I've not told you that I like this guy. So you don't know, but you've been reading through the signs.
Yeah.
If you also like Egg, and Egg approaches you for a date, take it. Me, I'm not the kind of person who's going to tell my friends that don't go out with Brayo because I really like Brayo
is over,
and I want him. No. Me, I'll be like, you know what? Have the time of your life. There's going to be a better guy than Bran anyway.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
have the time of your life. We're still in our 20s. I mean, we're not even married.
Right.
So, I feel like Patiana through pass. The way guys usually give each other through pass.
Because
and when you see, and when you see there's a guy who's hitting on you, who was also hitting on me, and me, I kept on saying, hey, no, it was nothing. Just come and tell me, Patia through pass. Yeah, because at times the guys, sorry to say this, but the guys we go out with, we don't even like. Not like that. It was just like testing the waters. So you see, eventually we're like, no, it was not that serious. Like you can just go ahead.
What if it's like your ex? It's someone you dated.
No. That's where we draw the line.
That's where you draw the line.
Now that was intimate. You see this other one for trying. This one that I'm giving you the free pass. Nothing happened. It was
talking
just like
stage. It was just talking stage, banter.
A date. One or two like places maybe we visited. Or we went on a vacation or two. But it was not. It didn't get to the point where now it's emotional to that extent. But now where you see your girl was really invested emotionally in this person, just let it slide.
Well, I feel like that's why it's important to ask your friend, because personally, like, I wouldn't have a problem someone dating my ex. I wouldn't, because maybe it's the love of your life, because I've moved forward. Like, I'm fine, I found better. You're always looking for better.
No. But still no. Even if I find better, I'd be like, all this time you knew. Anyway.
But they probably even weren't doing shit, or I don't know.
No. I have personal experience, firsthand. There's this babe, okay. I don't even know whether she knows herself, but I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
So, sometime back, I think think you saw I posted it. 2018, 2019 were the ghettoest years of my life.
2019.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Over coffee. Oh my god. Anyway, so 2019, you remember that story I told you? In the gutters. So that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a girl who knew I was seeing him. And like.
Your friend. She was your friend.
Okay. I wouldn't say exactly my friend,
okay,
but we were close.
Yeah.
And she was the kind of person who, as I've told you, I'll not call you my friend until I know I can speak to you about something.
Mm-hmm.
So she was not like my friend.
Yeah.
It's not someone that I could go to and in me, but to her, I was her friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she used to know very much what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? So eventually, me and the guy for 2019, we had issues and
split a bit, took a break, something.
Yeah, it was actually a break on Nini. Yeah. But it got, like, it was toxic for me.
Yeah.
It was. So eventually, even when I decided, you know what, for my mental health, I just need to focus on myself and my life, right? Actually, I remember after the 2019 thing, I had such a long break. I've never had the longest break ever. Well, I think the first time...
Same story.
Yes, the first time...
2019
the first time I actually thought of seeing someone I thought of was now 2020, towards the end.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, you know what? You need to snap out of it. Snap.
There's something about 2019.
2019 was the ghetto. Anyway, so that babe used to know how serious... You know, there's something that happens when you know a babe is very serious about someone or is very invested in someone.
Yeah.
Because you see, they're still... It takes them time to heal.
Yeah.
Because you know, when a babe is emotionally attached to somebody...
It takes a long time to
like they're
detach.
Emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Right? So it takes them a very long time. So after things didn't work and I decided, you know what, this is not healthy for me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The babe started going to his house now.
Yeah.
You get to tell me.
And they were not friends before.
But I told you.
Yeah.
I can't even say this on camera, but I told you how deep the 2019 thing was.
Yeah.
Like I used to be with everything, right? So I have the keys to this city. So kidogo, this babe is going to his place and all that. Then I start hearing the babe, and definitely at that point she starts getting like distant from me. And at that point she used to want to talk to me and be very close with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then she started getting distant. The more she's getting distant, the more
the closer they're getting.
The closer they're getting.
Yeah.
So I felt like, what? That was really shady.
Yeah.
That was really shady because if you believe someone is your friend, because I used to think she believed I was her friend.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I was not, to me she was not my friend because she was shady.
But you were a good friend
But
to her.
I never did anything bad to her, but I was very kind to her and stuff like that. The only thing I didn't do was share my personal stuff with her or information.
Yeah.
So I feel like girl code just dictates. If you see a babe is very attached to someone, why don't you just tell
keep
them?
Off. Or just keep off, I mean.
Yeah, or give them the time.
Ask them first.
Don't even ask me, because at the end of the day, I don't have like the right to tell you no. You're going to do it anyway. But just tell me, you know, so let me just use the word egg, because if I use that word, everyone's going to know who that was. But if, like, the moment you start seeing egg and you know, like, it's gotten to a point where it's, you know, it's very embarrassing when I'm the one who took you to see this guy the first time.
Yeah.
Then you're there behind my back too. You know, it's very shady.
It's very shady.
Yeah, very shady.
I think babes should stop doing that to other babes. There's a meme I saw. It's been moving around. The way, especially in Nairobi, they say Nairobi girls do this. But they know you have a girlfriend, you know, as egg. So egg has a girlfriend. But you as the babe, approach him even intimately. And he tells you, I have a girlfriend. Then the baby's like, shh, just
what?
Yeah, just throw it out of the window. I don't care whether you have a girlfriend. It's a thing we should stop doing. I mean,
wait,
you sort of devalue yourself.
I think I live in a different world.
Like a babe will approach your boyfriend knowing he's your boyfriend.
Oh yeah, why does that happen though? And I think that's something that has really kept me from sharing like some really personal stuff on social media, because there are people who
intentionally sabotage you.
Yeah, they don't even like that person. They have no intention of being with that person, but just by virtue of being with them, they want what you have.
Yeah.
And it just goes down to everything. As in, they want the job you have, they want the guy you have, they want the business you have,
your
they want
friends.
everything. You can see them competing. It's just, and it gets very toxic. Yeah. So just, me usually say, even if you check my IG, like I usually have written, like time and chance happens to all. Your time is coming, your things are coming, your chance is coming. As in, just believe in timing and just sit in, in that grace, and eventually what's meant for you will not pass you. Yeah.
I feel like, oh man, just trying to compete with another babe takes away the energy you need to be investing in yourself and your chances, the chances you're talking about.
Oh my god, the energy,
it's too much, the time, and to think this is Bree's friend, I need to make her my friend. This is Bree's boyfriend. It's like I'm doing strategies to have Bree's life.
Yeah.
Instead of doing strategies for my business. It doesn't make sense. I mean, Bree is working on herself and I'm working on being Bree. So there's no point in time I'll ever get to where you are,
True.
So it's quite sad.
Because you see, our paths are very different. Because if you want to come now to my path and be like, this is what Bree is doing, I'm going to try and do this. Like, Bree has started this business, I want to do it. Wilma has started a YouTube channel, I want to start mine. And you want to get every
single thing they have.
Yeah. You see, you've deviated from your own path and now you're on Wilma's path.
Yeah.
When will you get to your destiny if you're trying to follow what Wilma has?
You'll even take longer.
Not even longer. You may not even get there.
Right.
You want to die this early.
Right. But
no,
I don't know.
It's not worth it.
The philosophy says that when you're gifted, when you have gifts and then you don't make use of them, I think even the Bible quotes something like that. You don't make use of them, they're given to someone else. Could be someone you know or someone you don't know. So the moment they're trying to keep chasing your life and your dreams, they're losing their own gifts and talents and dreams.
True. Yeah.
So just
you forget
check yourself.
Yeah.
Check yourself.